Yeah, DB. I don't know. Sir Francis, but so me screen. I want to see my TV screen. Imani Ghana ya DB. Me nim so many this year. Omo epic promises are MPP de call 2016 abattoir no.
Okay.
In the 2020 year be call abattoir no. And omo de ranking and omo performance and omo scorecard. As Akufo-Addo bako school. Tell me we are away for fana teacher ni man a report card. Na wan hu so oba ne ba bia wo gire ni. Na dusua asem gina sei. Sa na mo ye man. Me a ade bi koso kejeti I don't know whether it is deliberate. And I say Akufo-Addo sheda say marketer your biggest ever finance project in Ashanti region as we speak. Project this sika shempo aye wie. KJT market. Niema bi e cost of no be check akra. We are na inflation. For 4 consecutive months inflation about from denti na about from ye be chechene assignment ye be ntie nkoso. O share the executive summary of the man report about the buy 5th November 2020 a. Those bebre na ne no mo Kenya so mo rank MPP aban ne ka executive summary ye try reporter sa 47 page report no. Obo ne tofa page back page mienu.
Yeah.
Nja kwakwa mo amuye busy say na wuntimi nkan no ka executive summary na obroni kan amount a certain summary of 47 pages now.
Okay.
Na summary ni nyina na say omo collective data from the 2016 MPP manifesto, all main and supplementary budgets by the government to date, annual progress report, Auditor General's report, report of statutory bodies such as the Public Interest and Accountability Committee, PIAC, or my oil, per the dictate of our constitution, almost say a year now.
Okay.
Parliamentary Hansard, website of various ministry department agencies, that's the MMDAs, newspapers and news portals. The results show that the government has achieved an overall performance on executing the manifesto commitment of 56.77%. So according to Imani Ghana, no, MPP performance between 2017 and 2020, which was based on the social contract of the 2016 manifesto, no, on performance, no, 56.77. Promo ranking, me call a ranking it is a fairly satisfactory progress. Yakokwa uko University a ya pass mark na 40. Uko UCC be 50. Intuition no 56.77 and bad. And generally they be a president for the first time now. It was an IMF economy in 2019. So relatively pure history, and it's not just synonymous to President Akufo-Addo. The 17 times he acquired IMF for the most of IMF, I have economic numbers, good.
Right.
My another example. Me more inflation. My more another example. December 2002, then inflation 54%. Since then, the IMF around 2000 and if I'm not mistaken, May 2023. If I'm not mistaken, once the IMF figures in inflation figures about from what I say. So anytime you are the IMF or anytime you are the Bretton Woods institution, there seems to be some semblance of stability about economic numbers.
Yeah.
17 times since May 1966.
Okay.
So the first MPP manifesto the battle we need 2016 elections.
Yeah.
According to Imani Ghana, rank and almost scorecard 56.77. So people say manifesto no more dia from 2021 to 2024 almost sample koko breaki 80. What will be the score? And only a chance say man in the baba. No people say how did they do the research? Research important, methodology important. Is it qualitative? Is it quantitative? Is it a mixture of both? Mixed method approach. This is very important. Now, I can say assessment on the they use a content analysis and codification approach to assess the MPP's 2016 manifesto. Manifesto need a change an agenda for jobs. Me sentence analysis. It is Oshahaye mami. Me previous kaime. Me so am say change an agenda for jobs, creating prosperity and equal opportunity for all. It 2016 manifesto no broni be kejina 3 legs. So, or say jobs, creating prosperity and equal opportunity for all. It is a methodology we based on some manifesto promises Any near why the deliverables against the promise. I go quite say. Teresa say no. Bossa was say any near why the promises against the deliverables.
Okay.
No more na sa. Na ko sector by sector we quickly e ba ya che. Etu sha 56 na me kan no. Okay, na say wa ha ba bi. 56.7 so it na fairly satisfactory progress. It can work between 40 and 50 and can weak satisfactory progress. But 56 it is fairly satisfactory progress. So this is the ranking according to Imani Ghana.
Okay.
No. So this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
We're trying sector by sector. Oko trade and finance and you know mo careful no. 52.52%. About economic trade. Any industry, then bad is relatively. The first time it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
What's that here? Oko another sector, tourism, culture, and creative arts, 73.81%. Okay, yeah, your fraternity is on Cronabania, wasn't bad. A bio agriculture, 59.54%.
Right.
It wasn't bad. So we find a sector by sector, education, almost 55%. So education, for example, Oko primary. 100% management of schools 88%. So more aggregating in no mama that's overall score of 55%. Oko health almost 56.77% for that sector.
Okay.
It's almost sharing na kabo mu no. And almost say MPP score no based on the promises in 2016 manifesto and based on the deliverables between 2017 and 2020 no they scored them 56.77%.
Okay.
Now ko me catch was say kai ma de bi enko a ma menya ade bi wa.
Right.
Me catch was say jobs. Meboa.
Enyuma ho.
And almost say prosperity.
Yeah. Yedie ho nsem.
And almost say opportunity for all. Meboa. Okay, so let's go back to my screen. So, Osha the 2020 manifesto, we are 2016. Osha the 2020 manifesto of the MPP now. Amachi many ekoko na me said that night. 216 pages. What was the brepa? Na no mo title na say leadership of service, protecting our progress, transforming Ghana for all. Eti mensan kwa try dey bi wa.
Right.
Or say protecting the progress, transforming Ghana. It's another word that yebenya and another phrase that yebenya no a transformation of what? Of transformation of Ghana.
Yeah.
So these are largely the four things are na MPP budget no ebo nkomo. Jobs, prosperity, opportunity for transformation of Ghana. Na kwa 216 pages no me isolate niam bi de man. For example, oko economy, various sectors, I'm going to various sectors. Or say, they will continue to provide improve on the over 2 million public and private sector formal jobs. We have created and supported the informal sector to formalize and create more better paying jobs. MPP Abano, who's a money research and MI.
Yeah.
It's a then and said 2020, the boss now we're going to over 100 and one MPP for mark. Yeah. It's a minimum so publicly. Or say they'll continue to improve a Juba Samuel Ghana. Not Ghana for your children. See. Or say we restore and maintain macroeconomic stability. Makato say inflation 4 consecutive months are stable. Fuel August and second pricing window ya tso kakra bi. Dollar na they are teaching. So based on these three metrics, can you say they've maintained and restored economic stability? Personally, I don't think so.
Sir, even Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia says he's about to.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Or say, rebuild the agricultural sector through the program for planting for food and jobs. So our program way. Okay, the U.S. State Agriculture Department report on the planting for food and jobs. Describing is as a I say adada same na yedi. Me no watch that report that's obekaya. They describe it as adada same na ye. Because you see, you cannot tell me you are investing in grains nearly 3 billion cedis. What has been the dividend of the planting for food and jobs? Aduane boy saying, what is food inflation? At a point, now Ghana, the whole world, we're ranked country, aduane boarding 8. So PFG report, no.
Yeah.
My minister said, "Meet me and quickly because people will say, oh, me bomb Trimaka. This is the U.S. government. Now the one who describe the policy, no, I was shocked. Omuye and che, I want your quarantine. You say phase 2. Then quickly. Ye quarantine phase 2, a brand phase 1 crown. Ye any proper analysis. So this is it. But I just say share from now, you know. A radio university na you know. Into a 2, you see a 2 million Tracy and I So when you read from the United States Department of Agriculture, that is the Foreign Agricultural Service, and also together with the Global Agricultural Information Network, I must say Ghana launches planting for food and jobs phase 2. Natie phase 1 no omo kan bibi wom a me pese akokwa me ne wo che
right
o say ye creative planting for food and jobs ye be say ye creative adwuma ye be say ye creative adwuma aboa manfo but o kan se bi wa ha o say mame mpe just a second let me get it for you.
Right.
Let me get the full report for you. Or say,
Yes. I was now change 104.5. We a kukran to me. You're live on Facebook. You bet me a joining. Sabre ya on Facebook. Bibia ye can be ano. Your project was screens in this one. Once you bet me access to this particular information. You're MPP. Omo Manifesto. Na ya bought 2016 echi abebo ye 2020 mo hwehwe no ma omudi gu akwam ene baabi a ya beduru ampase manifesto no ehun popoye no ho hwehwe ya omudi gu akwam no no an ye huni ne ya na se aye bibi foforo no na ye ugine say to the fact checker ogusu a ode ma ye se be ya ye betumi ehun se de no ma esi ko ye ye be pa manifesto ho ntoma ye be keka nsem bebre biem ye bu nkompohwe ye chihwe se ye kan ye no anye bia kosisen ne de bia beto so eno won sensem ene egusu a ye tutu ne sre ne abasa ede ema wo no right.
Yes, akokwa and you share report na me de mana.
Okay,
I'm struggling to get the exact code, but I'll share the report on Facebook.
Okay,
akokwa, it was a very damning report on us. Say planting for food and jobs and I say yen share dam tena se say ye ni and akokwa obi say obi a wo hwe me bia no Ebebu says, what has been the dividend of the planting for food and jobs so far?
Recently, Abetodja said, Yenuan food insecurity rise high.
Yes.
5.77%, which actually I caution the amai. And the president Anado Danko Akufo-Addo, Wobogatanga, Nanu Yoko commission, a hospital, no. Or the Tuja say, or Yahweh said now. You know, food insecurity rising, you know, obeho kwan obefa so.
Yes, akokwa the research
so it's obvious.
Research meeting that to corner so say
okay, so
chairman be pick no approach or say report on the or say the input subsidy concept under the original planting for food and jobs was fraught with corruption according to the new minister, and to remove the opportunity an import credit system was proposed. Now see or say it is believed that PFG 2.0 will address these identified limitations associated with the original planting for food and jobs. But PFG 2.0 itself appears to be yet another ailing policy lacking in depth. This is not me saying. This is according to the United States Department of Agriculture. Or say, you know, abanji say PFG 0.2 near quarantine UDS na beboa and about be senior PFG 1.0 in a year no. But see 2.0 no share document na emu ha as a cutting with substance in him. That's not me saying. Or see there is every indication that PFG 2.0's announcement was rushed. To create the impression that the government of Ghana still has the financial capacity to sustain its flagship agricultural program with renewed vigor. succeeding in diverting attention from the fact that under the IMF bailout, the government of Ghana can no longer support an input subsidy program. Akokwa, you don't say to tuna me research ya. But now Facebook here bomb to jaggy. This is the verdict. So me way no more TV. Or say stimulating industrial growth through 1D1F. What has been the dividend of the 1D1F?
So that's August 28th. 2023 and another Akufo-Addo launch that 2.0
and this is the verdict of the US Department of Agriculture. Tamale yes I remember very well. Me most ya na data no me remfi ba no ba bi yesam
definitely that's why we are here.
So also pick about UDS and this is the verdict. You bet me able to say what analysis went into the PFJ phase 1 challenges when you here. What are the deliverables? What are the measurable metrics? But quickly, according to the report, you are phase 2. Now phase 1 here the tan yan fast will be a seat kagu yen. Then they kataso. What's that trouble for? It's a mekato say 2024. Budget and yeah widen the task net too. Widen the task how? Carpenter for Omaton you assume Omaton Bobian Kosuan Meko. How would they pay taxes? Yeah, my English, widen the tax at Debbie. Me you just say 2 years, our budget kind of
strategies, no, any day.
The actuals. Because the two flower, you just say to live in the morning, you use other than the Kosoro. Oh, I'll make David be present on social media, increase our social media viability through creating Facebook pages for our presenters. As they build their personal Facebook pages, the company can also leverage on those pages to build the content.
I will increase the numbers.
I will increase the numbers.
How would you do it?
How will you do it? Mekato say PFJ.20. Mama, fact. So they should give that substance. Because you know why manifesto is important. Manifesto is a social contract. As a couple bar, or to 2 years no cash or power. You sign a contract. A social contract. And you know the nuance of that social contract. So politician here TV. Send MPP money 56.55. I mean, you can say any bad sir. Because almost 6 out of 10 local trades they are. Maybe Baba me to kushia mwedi. What I say any bad sir.
Catch it on say a yen so a yabo
home. It's in your cousin temporary report to means headmaster be almost dream more room for improvement.
Who the first cry?
More room for improvement. It's the nuance na make an say obo home.
Okay.
Oh, kwa batwo bi wa Ghana for be jina sa modern bona boy need the social contract no so no atwa wo so but wo modern a ye betra wo sa po na so say kwotena fie no am modern ntu che o stimulating industrial growth to 1D1F me sa dey say me hu o say filling our physical infrastructure gap with roads and bridges because about rain kwan na me trofo
oh yeah, as for roads.
Because ammonia kwanya na me trofo. Maybe ammonia kilometer na challenge you through article. Me will say later on the statement but say portal filling 6,000. Don't cause me 10,000 kilometer. My article is online Google beba. Na portal filling. But still no obu on ma kokwa enye say asphalt o. Oh here just a bit of graveling. No maybe asphalt nketua bi sapet nketua bi okay. Ohun okay. It's a way there me to me no omaye ho o say transforming the delivery of government service through digitalization way omaye and the passport to be travel the mama started 2016 and I've shown the video tama madam Hana Tete the twilight I think around November or call and say the passport system but I'm about the call nim omaye they say Ghana card system they say Ghana card na kokwa what tin number or tax identification number what senate so digitalization top notch they say me traffic mobile money interoperability me traffic na eja ekuapokuya pekakra e dia mano kofia champo so pekakra dia mano yes ya charge the nyansa bi enim ba ebusu tua boy kakra sa tie no omaye o say cabin bribery and corruption through data transparency in a digitalized environment where tre komunya yenye enyame na make all kind of various auditor general report
bribery
and again I'm standing on the Afrobarometer survey okay Afrobarometer corruption the perception
Yeah.
Our firm. In fact, the worst corruption perception index is under President Akufo-Addo. So when I catch say when and yes I made to chairman I'm giving you sources of fact I'm using to back my claim.
Which is best, the predecessor and the lowest, and the worst. Yeah.
And that's according to Transparency International look at after being the Ghana Integrity Initiative.
Definitely.
I say stimulating entrepreneurship and innovation. I mentioned the new one some kaza. But NEIP. And the Ghana Enterprise COVID by as almost so maybe just maybe almost so maybe say I'm not really informed about that. So they mean to be making judge by what with my entrepreneur no number so much yes
yeah we learned say it was a nice policy and a nice initiative, but how the implementation went some of the monies went into wrong hands. People who actually weren't entrepreneurs we got the monies and
I think the COVID
yes
that's bad and papa and also invest in human capital build through education. I have free SHS because I've said that the greatest gift any nation can give to aid resources is education.
Definitely.
And for me, I believe that human resource develops a country, not the natural resources.
Definitely.
What do you more cocoa me will say you more about cocoa sector because I feel obonika be a syndicated loan.
Right.
Bako Geneva, Okobon. Switzerland, cocoa dia ba kunu bo munya billions of dollars. Na yan ya tifi free. Second chayen. Awo kayen. Ye de kodo cocoa no. Every year be say kwaje bese an bebo cocoa hu bra. So that's why I say that human resource knowledge builds societies, not necessarily natural resources. The natural resources in Kwan akokwa. Dia Congo we are seeing na country be no new resources saying no. But sabi your human resource no and the absence of peace. I mean, they all rank the poorest countries. Dear Congo Kang. But phone be a crowd, phone be a crowd, for phone. Laptop is in Indiano. Dear Congo is in that laptop. Cobalt is in that mobile phone. And that crowd electric vehicles are lithium. But I don't know Sabionamans and Fubio Medina country no much.
Yeah.
People live below $1 a day. So it's the human resource that develops a country. And for me, the legacy of this Akufo-Addo regime will be free SHS.
Yeah.
They build a capacity of close to 1.4 million students.
Yeah.
The taxi driver, truck driver, when you at least SHS education.
Very important.
Oh, you say card in the chair and yes, 3 cedis in what TSM. Oh, yes,
yeah.
Oh, you never be in the Bama and so on to train rubber. Education.
Yeah.
So the society that have grown education. And I go again. Listen, let me read about Paris, France. France has an illiteracy rate of almost 99%. So yes, our discussion it enriches the discussion.
Yeah.
I'm not a communication student, I'm called journalism school. But I read and I share with you. No matter what kind of Fabra. That's how societies grow. But if you cannot read and write, how can you contribute to the national discourse? So this capacity, human capital through education, even builds how our society's national policies are enriched.
Wow.
Ebio almost say strengthen the NHS and reduce unequal access to healthcare. NHS is one way out. The Oma Fakram say dialysis so much be. So they are complaining because
yesterday I had a shocking revelation. As to say the first dialysis now, the first session is free. And the last session within a week you're free, but almost 8 sections now on Bekoni. Yes, it is 6 sections they are paying. It's only 2 and they're free. So I'm yet to see a different
because Dr. Boade da Costa Boade. Let's check the fact, but I think that they are paying for some people. Most I think in Colonial Moment free system.
Yeah,
they are paying for, and you see then come budget now. But time dialysis issues started say about no picking. Aboka no can be analysis what do far. Send a dialysis there be no. I'm do far dialysis machine him send a net say chimoja flu money ade. Doctor was granting educating and bechewa. So it's a very harrowing experience. No, me be that say that sanity. And I think say be a way help one day be na church room na. Boys na no near man so the kuku girl no
we do that. We have something on kidney. I believe see be
man say no more careful. Was so more yard maybe a big step me bomb person be do graduate no because akokwa dialysis no serious. Now say care no see PhD student be so hu ne dia. Almost promote 40,000 euros a pound. And almost $1 million cedis. Oh, thing. Timisrow and Konum Bibia and Gabia and Koye Bibia, and you bet 3 seconds. Sorry, call. Again, no sorry, coffee. And you have been a bra and 2 minutes now. Conon,
aphrodisiacs, Nenny, can
I say, expanding the reach of social intervention and safety net. I say free water, magic musica. Social intervention. Leap there, best. Me to me, your best. So say school feeding so much kakra. Say first 90 pesos. He say I think I could do once the 50 pesos.
Okay.
Na kusuya kure saying. The increase kure. And also build a safer and stronger and more prosperous Ghana. This one to merankom low. But akokwa ye go back me fa sector by sector. But because of time, we come almost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But yen focus on we nko. I think that the MPP new manifesto Chomebodi, you know. Ebia, my presentation is late. But Hokwa, and I may be man numbers.
Okay.
Currently, in the last 10 years, your biggest unemployment, I'm checking numbers, 14.7%.
Yeah.
Ebio, Ghana Statistical Service, under Dr. Professor Komnainin, I can't say, you were 2 million Ghanaians to be a friend of NEET. Not in education, not in employment, not in training. Ghana Statistical Service school, you for 2 million you come be a regiment to some multimedia, you come be a insurance and your demand to sasa for fitema, and Akokwa, this is damning. The greatest threat of an African society.
It is anyway.
So one of the key things I mean started from the MPP 2014 manifesto, 2024 manifesto, no, and the jobs, actuals, and then you've in trees, you've in signboard, you've in street light, not 3 months in Chomaka, 8 months in Chomaka, I'm never not in a Friday and offer 8 months in it, you pay Mayo, and I say yo. Let's channel the money into industrialization. That is valuable employment. I go kwa me debi am come here me dina for time boso so a Ghana oje kakra wo income tax e-levy zo aje me kakra fuel aje me kakra aduane aje me kakra so 7 million 6 million adwuma ne e now that's not how we create jobs. Take the bulk money, put it into industrialization. So nipa no a technician wo ha won adwuma for life it, which is a revenue to the state. So let's create concrete jobs for the people. This is what I expect in the NDC and MPP manifestos. Jobs, actuals, jobs. Because there are 14.7 million. 7%, sorry, how many jobs? Now, what prosperity, no? Me catch you say, in FM. We will not just pick the English, we will not just attack them and we will give you numbers. Akwakwa, there were 24% of Ghana's population, which is 7.33 million. According to the Ghana Statistical Survey, they are multi-dimensionally poor. They come multi-dimensionally poor now. Apomodi some kahun, a janai bian some kahun, insu some kahun, school some kahun. You can now boma. Nipa 7.33 million. And the prosperity created from 2016 to 2020 away. I got one analysis. I'm picking it sector by sector. So the jobs we are creating here, we na kwa kwanim. My we 14.7%. And man there, me ama me pemasam. Mo nuano ma miensa. And man there near 17.7%. And man there 10.9. And akwa makasa, if you want to measure how a nation succeed, she send you treating him and then kola. One of the metrics to measure society is how well it treats women and young children. Or children. That is a metric to measure society. And see a created you mama. You created you mama buna be brainy you my multi-dimensional poverty no say as a prosperity every near Janambia oko such a farm place how proximity omo de na enye kura Ghana nyina ye woni po 7.33 million omo ye multi-dimensionally poor baby omo danye overcrowding omo dan tabodan mu ebi near Janambia ebi ni school papa bi omo area even kura ebi di eja enegusu eyediane. This is what multi-dimensional poverty is about. Now, finally, and I tune now, or say opportunity for all, and a scholarship. In will listen, no, over paying na baby, unya bi. Are you creating opportunity for all? And entrepreneurs now can am pretendism in meaning kakra.
Yeah.
One confront maybe and pekakra, ya de bema.
Unya.
Yes, it's transforming Ghana. Yes, to an extent, there's a Akufo-Addo government has contributed to transforming Ghana. At least we shall acquire interchanges. Oba Ashanti Regional in the last 1 year, 3 hospitals be quiet from Kumawu, and then now almost started the work completed, which is a good thing to transform the country.
Yeah.
Maybe the first two need here, first two need your megwa.
Yeah.
And the migrants back for who are meeting the NBBIM. You created 5.3 million jobs, and so on. Say that. But in our country, leaders don't bear responsibility. So this is on the manifesto. Mache. Next week, you better share about the actuals. That we tell Ghanaians what is in the manifesto. Right. Possible. We use numbers and data to analyze it. Yeah, see, we're on a fair subject.
Right. Great.
Now,
joining a